0 pause. Button. Speech off.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Now, you don't want a new pen now, you just want a new tip. Yeah, I have to fill out an equipment form
Sure,
before they will give me a new tip.
no problem.
I can get you 3 though.
Alright.
3.
If so, can you tell me how to change it?
Yeah, I can.
Yeah, because
Not a
I
problem.
don't get them off.
Yeah, that's not a problem. And Michelle,
Yeah.
I'm going to get you a brand new cane.
Okay.
And do you want 3 tips?
Yes, please.
Okay.
2 tips have already been ordered though, of course. Through the NDIS funding, 2 tips have been ordered. I'm supposed to...
Oh, you're on NDIS, so yours is a little bit different. So, unfortunately, because it's NDIS, there is a grant, but you have to have no opportunity to have funding from anywhere else. But, so you have tips coming in?
Yep.
Do you know when? Did we order them?
Yeah, and I'm meant to receive them this week from Lauren, I think.
Is Lauren your instructor?
No, well, Janine is, but she's away at Bundaberg this week.
Okay. All right.
What was that NDIS you just said?
If you have an NDIS plan, then we are supposed to access funding from that to purchase equipment and training. If you don't have an NDIS plan, you're not eligible for an NDIS plan, then we have a grant that you can access and pay.
That's a guide or not a government?
No, that's a guide.
Yeah, okay. That's what I just thought it was something there. I should know that. No, it's a big guide, yeah.
And see, so the learning curve is, I'm used to, I don't want to deal with money and all that stuff. So if you need me to pay, I want you to pay. But now I have to figure out, well, the NDIS funding, that's different, so we have to go through a different process. It's the same order, but we have to get approval through NDIS to do that. And Michelle already has the tips on order. I can't get her to use it because she has.
She's already got it.
Technically, I've got, because I said yes to 3 tips and then realised, hang on a minute, I've already got 2 tips that have been ordered and passed on to Janine to give to me, but she won't be here this week,
I can't
so
give her any tips because
technically,
she has
no.
an NDIS plan. And she has tips that she's ordered and paid for. So she has to have that. It's
That's
just
all right, I just, because I'm on NDIS, and I was too, and I just wondered that there was something there I was doing on something, and I thought,
No, it just means that you have to purchase your cane through your
I've already put
NDIS.
something through in the wrong category already, so, you know.
Oh, I'm the only person to do
It's
that.
up to you every day. You know,
Huh?
so the chemistry building every day, and the other every day, and I just thought every day, I click, yeah, that's it. I didn't realise it was 2
Oh, yeah. Oh, there's a few things that are confusing. I'm,
Are you getting?
Thinking about one. I'm trying to still waiting for my daughter down to well, I'm going to do her first, but she still hasn't been eligible yet.
What is that not permanent?
This is just just in your automatic through. So the first thing first of all, there was a markup of disability services because she hadn't accessed them since she was little. And they told us that they would put her name on the NDIA, which we waited for months. And then when I ran the NDIA, there was a question on and then I ran DS,
yes, can you?
disability services, and I said, no, we actually have to sort of proxy have to apply
Oh,
to see if she gets access. So I sent them her guidance report, but she's now in grade 7, and this was the grade 3 report. I thought that all works, and they sent me a letter saying, no, you haven't hit her functional capacity now, so you've got to do it. So I had to go to
Oh, it has to be
the
recent.
paperwork, and I had to write a letter saying her functional. However,
has to be very recent stuff.
so
Too. Oh,
Okay, does everybody somebody here eligible for NDIS that isn't currently on NDIS? Maureen? As hard as it is, the best thing I can tell you is please apply for it.
And I was experience just by the way. I've got nothing on just to fill it out. I went to the interview, the guy was fantastic, Ken was with me, he's like saying, he said, we both worked here in departments, and he said, this experience was really good, but then I had a lady in the sort of recent report, you know, that sort of, and it was all fairly simple and easy. So I would recommend on that
Do you have
basis.
Martin?
But here,
Yeah, you've got Martin.
Yeah.
So I'm in the waiting of the saving lands. So because I live in Townsville right now, I travel to Cairns once a month. So I do know Cairns a little bit, Michelle.
Oh, cool.
And I've got a lady up in Townsville who has already keeps getting declined.
Really?
Because her ophthalmologist refused to put a field test on.
Oh,
I didn't even get a report from last night. I just got my GP to do it.
did you call?
I never got GP, and did you get a first?
Did you get first?
My biggest issue with problem with them was when they sent me the letter in the whatever it was, February last year, February, March. And my GP only works 3 days a week, so it's like in terms of them saying to get it back within 4 weeks, I had
Yeah.
and then there was some delay, you know, like with the post getting the letter in the first place. And so I had a delay trying to get into my GP to get it done. And anyway, so I sent it in, and then they sent me a letter saying, because I hadn't provided the information, they were going to take me off the system. And I rang them up and I said, well, what's going on? I said, I've sent the information back. And it might have been a little bit later than the 4 weeks. And then they looked up, yes, it has the information on file. And I get another letter asking you to apply again.
oh.
And then I ring them up, and then I rang them, I know another time to see if they can do that, and they were like, you know, oh, it's still in process. And then I rang them again in June, mid-June or something, and they said, why are you ringing up inquiring? It doesn't roll out until July. It's like, well,
You want to know that it's coming.
Exactly.
exactly.
Michelle, did you have support to do your NDIS plan?
I had some support. Well, I'm not actually with Centre Care anymore, but I was with Centre Care at the time. They were helping me with social support. Were supposed to be helping me out, but then things muddled up a bit, so I left Centre Care. So I had them to support me, but that was it. I couldn't get Alana from Pathways to help me because she was physically unavailable at the time, because can't be helped. But yeah, I think at my next review I'd like to have someone from Guide Dogs and any other services that I've got.
Oh, I
come to
just
my
know
review.
you can actually sign up.
I
Not
was
for
thinking-
your plan, not for your annual review.
Oh, annual review.
So did are you managing it yourself or do you have a plan manager?
No, I'm agency managed, so I get NDIA to help me with all of that. I did have a plan manager. Well, I did attempt to get a plan manager, but that did not work out for me at all. It did not work. So I rang up the NDIA this February and insisted. I was quite cranky, but I was like talking, hello, how you going, you know. So I sounded very polite and very nice, but in fact it was like, just get rid of the plan management system, please put me over to the agency management. It was very urgent for me to do that. So that's what happened pretty well straight away, almost instantaneously, because I kept ringing every day of the week until, you know, someone said, yes, look, we'll do this for you, don't worry about it. And yeah, I spoke to Stephanie Walker again last week, I think it was.
We wouldn't know who she is.
Oh, she's the plan.
No, I just mean that name won't make any difference to us.
Oh, okay. Anyway, the NDIA helps me with all of that stuff now, because I've told them I'm not managing properly.
Yeah, so what we do at this stage is we don't plan manage. So when I've been asking everybody, so Michelle has hers done through NDIA.
Yeah, because I insisted on that.
Yes, you just said that, Michelle. And Rosie does hers herself.
Oh, you self-managed?
Yes.
I'm plan managed
And
because
she's plan managed, so those
Yeah,
are
we've
three
got a whole
different
thing
things.
I chose, I wanted to do plan managed because when I did the Better Living program, there was a woman on the training, she was from Townsville because it rolled out in Townsville before, yeah, before Brisbane.
Townsville was the first.
Okay, I didn't know that.
I'm in the last one.
her-
There it is.
Her advice to me was not to be agency managed. And,
My
and
purpose,
from, you know, anyway, and from other people that I knew, you know, visiting care people in Brisbane, and from information that I got from, Alana helped me, and, you know, what I could ascertain for myself, I saw plan managed being the best of both worlds because I don't have the hassle of having to organise payment of all the accounts myself, but I've got freedom to choose who my providers are. So, like, in terms of my weekly supports in terms of to go shopping and cleaning and that sort of thing, before I had NDIA, I had some support through Communify, which is a community organisation, and early last year, and it was like, it was an extremely stressful period of my life because my father had gone in, I had him going to aged care to be closer to me, and I was trying to sort out his house up at Sandstone Point, and it all rested on my shoulders within the family, and so getting from where I live, you know, so there was a lot of
You
stress.
need any more stress.
And every week they were sending me someone different for the shopping and cleaning, and it's like I just wanted some stability. So anyway, I've lost my train of thought. Oh, that's
Plan managed.
yeah. So in terms of being plan managed, like the wife of one of the guys in the Lions Club, she used to work in so has done some support type work. She retired, so it's like when I want to go and do some ad hoc things. So like before Christmas, I wanted to take myself up to the cemetery where my mother is, and I hadn't been there for like 18 months, 2 years because I couldn't get there unless I sort of like at the mercy of a friend. But at least, you know, like I can call on Yvonne and, you
So
know,
you can
I've got freedom.
access funds to a certain amount
Yeah.
without having to go through the plan, but you're not the one that's managing every single invoice. So when you
Yeah,
have
exactly.
a service,
Yes.
your plan manager actually does all the invoicing and payment.
Correct.
So what
Correct.
Rosie does is Rosie does it all herself. She's self-managed. And what Michelle does, if I'm correct, Michelle, everything is managed through NDIA.
Yeah.
So
So I
you
could-
contact, or whoever you need, your support services contact
NDIA.
NDIA.
Then the NDIA contacts me to say, "You sure this is what you want?" And I say, "Listen, could you please just say yes to all of the services I asked for, unless you have a reason for me not to be approved, say yes." So they do. I have to still let the NDIA know.
Yes, or you
Give
have
permission.
one approved.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
So with that,
You have to be
so
specific
with
though.
that, all the providers have to be NDIA registered.
Yeah.
So this woman that I used it, you know, ad hoc things that I do, she's got an ABN, but she's not NDIA registered, so I can use her. But if I was agency managed, I wouldn't be able to do that. I would only be able to use
So you
NDIA registered. Yes. Yes.
There's benefits for all three plans.
Yes.
Because
Yes.
you go to the table,
Yes.
and everybody at the
Yes.
table has a different plan.
And a different reason for doing it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What we do at this point in time, Guide Dogs Queensland is a registered service provider, so everybody can,
Yeah.
any NDIS program. What we do what's called pre-planning. I would, right now, we're going through a bit of a change, and we only have one person that's doing it right now, she's doing a great job, but we're down to a team of one. What we do is pre-planning, so not only will we talk to you about how to access what programs Guide Dogs has, but it's not done from our perspective, it's done from your perspective. So what do you need visually
Yeah.
you're with, you're with a planner. What are the people that send your, does your invoicing?
NDSP, I don't,
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
Ferris Care is a big one. Ferris Care is one of the biggest planners.
Vision Australia is another planner, I think, or
Oh,
they might have changed
They
now.
might be,
They're
they
no
very well
longer.
might be. And what that means is you actually take on a role as, part of your support team. So as right now for the first business, we just put planning and help you get moving and help you kind of walk through what you will need to do. And then you go off and do that with either another, like with a corporate planner or, but you need to get registered first. Yeah, so that's the biggest thing. So I can appreciate that you're, you know, it's probably not your, I know a lot of people that are afraid of NDIS, and that's it. They've got scary stories or, you know, things like that. But even if you feel struggling with your daughter, it's important to do it for yourself.
Yeah, sort of put myself on the back.
Because there won't be any funding other than NDIS.
Yeah.
So any of the other funding that used to be available, especially for people that require higher supports and higher needs, that will disappear. If it hasn't already, it will disappear.
Yeah.
And if you're not registered, it's kind of like the Titanic. Get on the lifeboat first.
Oh yeah.
Because then you're one of the few people that is moving forward faster. Don't be waiting until the end, end of that boat is sticking up in the water. And now everybody's running around going, where are the boats? I want to get on a boat. Sorry, I hope that was a good reason.
The other thing I like about agency management over plan management, and this is only from like my experience in life, is if you get a care package that supports most things, but there's some other support that you need, you get another support package on top of the one you've already got, so that you get what you'd like, and then there's another open end where you find now, but later on in life something happens and you've got that service up and running already, and they just add to your program separately. Yeah.
I think, well, and
It's like having an empty space that you don't need today, but it's there in 10 years' time.
yes. The thing about the NDIS is it will be reviewed annually. Some people are now going to biannually, so twice every second year. That's happening in Townsville. So Townsville is where it went live in Queensland first. That's where they're But the thing is if you're not registered, you can't access anything. And once you're registered, if you can get into the system, the first year, from my experiences, is the hardest. The first
It
2 years
is.
are the hardest. Because then you'll start to figure out what supports you need, how long it's going to take them to get that stuff sorted, and then you can get into a rhythm of being prepared. Like Michelle said, you can be prepared. You might not need it today, but you might need it 3 years from now. But it gives you that routine of knowing what's coming next. I work with a lot of families up in North Queensland, so kids, and trying to get their NDIS plans sorted is quite difficult sometimes because they change before the plan's ready to change, and they need new things. You can ask for reviews. That seems to be something that happens quite regularly. So even if you have a plan that's good for 12 months, you can get a review. So you theoretically have 2 plans within 12 months.
Yep.
So if you forget something the first time, you can ask for a review and you can have that put into that. So that within that 12-month period, you could ideally change your plan and forget that, you know what, we're going to have to send a claim and I didn't ask for an AT to have that to get me a new line.
but like in your case, you know, like there's different levels of the travel support.
Yes.
And because you're working, it's like, well, the other day it's like, well, to use your funding you've got available and just do what a cat might.
Yeah.
You know, like, it gives you more freedom and flexibility
Yeah.
to
And
reduce
that's
that
right,
stress.
and that's one of the things I'll tell everybody that I work with, because everybody that I work with is a vision impairment. If you don't think you need
Oh,
She's in the tablelands, there are no buses. The only way she can get to Cairns is by a taxi.
yes.
So those are things, and the taxi subsidy scheme, is everybody on that taxi subsidy?
I am, yep, yep.
That will disappear.
No.
So that did disappear in Brisbane 2 years ago.
Yeah.
When NDIS went live, they cut it out, then they had to put it back. But by the time everybody in Queensland is on NDIS, that's when the taxi subsidy scheme will go away. But
I don't have
now
much in
you've
my
been
car.
told, now you need to ask for that, because we need to be telling people.
I thought those 3 levels, like, if you're not working, that you only got the bottom one, that you couldn't get
But
the,
it depends on where you live as well. So
And it
if
depends
you
on
have
your disability
access-
situation.
Yeah, so I'm talking for people that have access to buses and trains.
yeah.
So you're not going to have the same amount that comes through as someone who lives on the tablelands who has no access to buses or trains. Or someone who lives in Mount Isa who doesn't have access to buses or trains.
But it's, I mean, yes, we've got access to buses and trains, but I mean, I wouldn't go out at night other than using a taxi because I don't feel
So
safe
is
or
that a
confident enough.
disability, or is that your comfort level?
Well, it is a disability because we can't
You
see.
have to travel safely at night though, that's the thing.
When you're totally blind, you can't see who's coming up behind you. You can possibly hear, but it depends.
Okay, so I'm.
So it is a
we're gonna
disability.
change topics now, and I'm gonna say right here and now, vision or no vision, it is about your ability to travel safely. I understand that, I'm a female.
Yeah.
If I make a choice not to go out at night, it's not due to a disability, it's more due to my vulnerability.
Well, mine's due to my disability because I'm strong.
No one in government is going to agree when there are people like me that can train you to travel at night.
Well,
I get what you're saying.
I might be
as-
physically strong, but still feel vulnerable even though I'm physically strong, and you know, because the disability is there. But I,
What you're
yeah,
saying is so much of the audience who don't have vision impairment have got exactly the same issue.
yeah, that's true.
And for Michelle, if you travel during the day and you can't see light perception, then traveling during the day and traveling at night
Shouldn't make any
shouldn't
difference.
make any difference.
Well, the difference is that sighted people in broad daylight, I can't tell who's coming, who isn't, and you know, because people can be sneaky too. But in broad daylight, the people who can physically see wouldn't be as likely to commit a crime, not as likely.
I
As
disagree
at-
with that, Michelle. I
Oh,
disagree with that.
oh, really?
There are broad day, yes, people are accosted, mugged, and attacked. It's not, it sounds like it's at night, but it's not.
Well, maybe I need to learn to travel at night more than, like
I would say what you need to do is what works for you. So I've just had a big argument to tell you, I can teach you to travel at night. I want you to travel when it's appropriate for you. I don't want you to not travel at night because you're isolating yourselves and you're afraid to travel at night due to vision loss. But I can't
Partly because of my vision loss that I don't.
But I'm trying to tell you that there are training things that we can do, and we're doing one this year, which is a night course,
Okay.
where all we do is go out in the evening. So when it starts to get dark, so Michelle, for people that have retinitis pigmentosa or field loss vision, that's where they don't have any, if they were to look straight ahead at something, they could still kind of see it, or see it and read it,
Yeah.
but they don't have the ability to see anything that's coming at them, like what you just said, you can't anticipate anybody coming up behind you.
no, during the
That's the
day.
same, that's very similar to someone that has field loss vision.
Oh, okay.
So they wouldn't see somebody, it's usually until they were directly standing in
Right.
front.
Oh, okay.
It also means that they can't see curves, they can't see anything below them. So again, unless that curve or stair is directly in front of them, they can't see that. So someone like that can travel fairly well during the daytime, when there's lots of good and now they're traveling like you travel.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
all. No, I
okay.
do not
Yes.
send it
Oh,
to
yeah.
during the day we're better. But
Yeah.
What I'm concerned about is at night more more attacks happen at night because less people are around in a lot of areas
Yes,
than
but
they
it
are
also
during the day.
depends on, so you always, so I'm gonna say this again, we're humans and we're not going to pick unsafe places to travel, whether it's during the day or at night.
No.
But, if you're not traveling at night solely because of vision, I can
Well-
train you to, so that.
Well, because I've had a couple of, I call it, significant falls if you've gone from being vertical to being horizontal on the ground.
I'm broken my leg twice, yeah, I get falls.
It's scary, like it is scary, and I
It's
do
scary,
have.
and there is something called you have to get back up on the
Oh,
horse,
yeah,
or
I-
you
look.
won't ever do it
Oh
again.
yeah, I understand that, and I mean I'm borderline osteoporosis.
So,
So-
there's, yeah, so
yeah,
you've
so-
got other issues that you were
Yeah,
working
that's right,
with
exactly.
the reduced vision.
Yeah.
So let's look at it from that, well, I'm not taking you out this week at
Yeah,
9
yeah.
o'clock at night,
Yeah.
we're not going anywhere on Sunday.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying, when we go back to the conversation about
Yeah.
transport,
Yeah.
is the government's gonna look at you if you live in a city that has access to buses and
Yeah.
trains,
Yeah.
that you're not, if you're choosing not to go out at night because it's dark out,
Yes.
they're not gonna say that's vision related, they're going to say you can, you're choosing not to use
Oh,
these
okay.
systems.
Yeah.
Because you can go out and be on the bus, so we're not gonna pay you a taxi.
Oh,
You know what,
Yeah.
does that make sense?
Yeah, it does.
That's really something when the taxi subsidies.
Yes.
People are.
So what I'm saying is if you keep pushing
Yeah,
to ask for more money in your transport budget
yeah.
and explain to them that this is a vision reason, not I'm a woman and don't wanna travel
Oh,
in the
yeah.
dark.
Yeah.
Educating the people that are writing these plans up and approving these plans is more powerful than just saying, but you need to give it to me.
Oh, okay.
So
Yeah.
it's, you have to explain.
Yeah.
Because, and Michelle, I know this is difficult for you, but for Maureen, I'm gonna focus on you. Nobody's gonna look at you and think that you cannot see.
Oh yeah, I
So
understand.
you have to demonstrate that every single time you go in to meet strangers
Yeah.
and explain to them what you're capable of, but then what you're not able to do without
Yeah.
the assistance of. I can
Yeah.
maintain my independence if I have this transport in my budget, because then I can go somewhere and it doesn't have to be between 7 in the morning and 3
Yeah.
in the afternoon.
But there's places that I go, like to go and visit my father in the aged care facility. I can't, I can walk home, but I can't walk there because it's all uphill. And I'm just about,
So
and when
that's,
I've done
so
it,
you've got two, both
Yeah.
routes in. So that should again be causing you to be able to get more money in your transport budget because
I've
you
got
might
there
not be
and I
able
was
to
just
walk.
about
Well,
passed out because, I don't have the
That's what
solution.
you've got to say.
I can't walk up.
You've got to educate the NDIS about that.
And Michelle, you hit the nail on the head. And I know this is a great news. I realize this is not what people want to hear. But what I've been telling people is as new as NDIS is to you, that's as new as it is to me.
Oh, yeah,
And
yeah.
unfortunately, that's as new as it is to
Yeah.
people that live
That-
in NDIS.
Exactly, and look, I'm grateful for what I've got because it has given me more than what I had previously.
Okay. And that's what it's supposed to do. It's
Yeah,
never
before-
supposed to make you worse off.
Before I had it, I had 2 hours weekly to help the shopping and a bit of cleaning at home. Whereas now it is,
You've got
there's
something that
more.
works for you.
Exactly, that I got to, as I said, go up to visit my mother's grave. I got to take another friend who's vision impaired, I got to take him up to Budgerum out for lunch for his 60th birthday. I got to do,
Just
those things.
motivated
I
things.
got
Yeah.
to go to my great nephew's baptism, which I wouldn't have been able to go to other, so
Yeah.
to me it's been liberating that I've had another way of being able to get to do some things,
Yeah.
which previously I didn't. So, yeah.
I have a question that's completely different. if this is something you guys wanna talk about, we can set some more time aside, but it will just be conversation, because I don't have any answers.
Yeah.
I can ask Sharon to give you a call, Jenny.
Yeah, I might, yeah, I have to, but I have to re-register first.
Yeah.
Is Alana not here anymore?
No, Alana left in December,
Oh.
so she left to pursue, her and her partner are designing their own business.
Okay.
So she's left to pursue that. Yeah, I think she finished up with the last day of her year.
Okay.
So I don't know if I can call her. It's been great. But yeah, so we're redesigning that whole department. We have another lady, another case coordinator in there.
Karen, yeah, she came with me to my
Meeting. But unfortunately, she has left as well. I'm not sure why she left. So what we have is Sharon who's
Yeah.
but I know that they are actively recruiting for about 3 new people to help flush out that pathway.
It seems like there's just this revolving door of people.
Does
And
they?
then Jess left, and then Jason, and
Yeah.
Mary.
And people are replaced and they leave.
Yeah.
Different people love for different reasons. So Jessica passed though.
Yeah.
Jess was here for almost 10 years.
Yeah.
And she's gone on because she
Yeah.
completed her diploma.
Yeah. Yeah.
So she's gone on to pursue something that was a real passion
Yeah.
for her.
Yeah.
She didn't like it because she
Yeah.
wasn't happy. She's so honest.
Yeah.
Worked with Jess for many years.
I saw her the other weekend because do you remember Karen Stiff?
Oh yeah.
She did this tapping course.
Yes,
Yeah,
she
she's
invited me to it. I said it's a little far away.
So I went along to that just to see what
Oh,
was all about.
fantastic.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so yeah, Jess was there as well.
So, there, and let's just have a chat. We have had Jason and Mary, for anybody that doesn't know, they worked in the GDNY side. I have no understanding of why they left. There was just an email that was sent out saying that.
I was told that they were put off. I was told by a friend who worked here for a short period of time, and he had remained in contact with them, and so when he told me that, it did give some concerns because I think obviously in your area of expertise and skills, it's like there's not people
No,
out there, Donna
not
doesn't. No, it's a very specialised niche area, so it is concerning that those.
Michelle, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm just thinking about everything and taking it all in and
Alright, but your eye is not in pain?
no, it's
Okay.
not physical eye pain.
Okay, no, you just have
But
your hand
I'm-
over your face, so I want to make sure that you're
Yeah.
not in any pain.
My eye irritates sometimes, but I'm not doing it right now due to eye irritation. It's due to me, like, I'm taking everything in, listening, thinking, it's all.
You're allowed to take everything in. Maureen, you need to.
Yeah, no, that's fine. Yeah.
Just wanted to check.
Yeah.
There has been changes.
Yeah.
Some of them have been good, some of them have
Been
been
horrible.
interesting.
It came out after a couple of years of thinking of things.
Are you speaking to me?
Yeah, sorry,
I
I've got
didn't
my
hear
hand.
that. All I think I heard was it came out after a couple of years.
A couple of years of
Oh,
thinking of
okay.
things. Sorry,
That's much
not
better
bit.
than what I heard.
Sorry. I was mumbling a bit and I had my hand under my chin.
Yeah, that's wasn't quite pleasing.
Sorry. Came out after a couple of years of thinking, why is staff coming and going suddenly? This is horrible, what's happening?
Well, there's
Some people it's positive, and other reasons are,
yes, so some people left because they're moving in a different path in their career. And
Yeah.
some people have been let go.
Yeah.
I can't guarantee, I don't have any information that Jason were let go. The information I was told was that there was a mutual party. We are restructuring and that's always a challenge.
oh yeah.
Right now, like looking at Huntsville because
Away from all the politics.
yes, I just go into
Yeah.
We back in Brisbane once you finish in Townsville? Will you be back here?
Back here.
Okay.
I'm not really looking for because there's no room anywhere. Even though people keep moving around, there's no room. But what I can say is that the people on the ground right now, you know your managers and that, people on the ground are so passionate about what they do. And the role of the representatives is, you know, assuring, and guide dogs isn't going anywhere. I've heard
No.
that guide dogs is going away. It's not going away. It's their building, they just announced, I think it's this month, if the rain stops, that they're starting to build an on-site veterinary clinic.
Oh, wow.
Which I believe originally would be for our dogs, our kennel. But I can see in the future that opening up to, you know, that, you know, possibly bring a commercial side to that. They're expanding our programs here. We just had our first guide dog residential class last week. It's the first class in probably 3 years. They've been going out and doing domiciliary training because they haven't had enough clients to do a class. So they're back to doing that.
That's surprising because there seems to be, you know, with all the breeding programs, more and more dogs. So you would think that there would have been.
No. So as a GDM myself, I can explain to you that from the time a dog is born, you're looking at 2 years from now.
Yeah.
So there was a shortage of dogs about 3 years ago, 4 years ago. Because 6 years ago, there wasn't a lot of dogs. There wasn't a lot of puppies born. So when we look at 2018, there was a record number of puppies born. 2017, there was a good number of puppies born. 2019, there's an awful lot of dogs ready to be placed with clients. 2020 is going to be an awful lot of dogs being ready to be placed with clients. And that's including nutrition through natural, you know, career changing. So the puppies that will, you know, for medical or medical reasons, but also for people coming in retiring dogs and getting new dogs. So there's a real, like, that spike is really going to come, and that's what I wanted to talk to you about, is the possibility of guide dogs. But also too, that in our client services and in this building, we're increasing our programs. We've got leisure and lifestyle programs, which we've never had before, that are accessing things like cooking classes, self-defense classes, activities of daily living. So, and people that are local, which is the 4 of you here, can come and access those classes. If you have an NDIS plan, then that's how your funding goes to. If you don't have a plan, then you just access it. Guide dogs will never refuse anyone services. If they're essential services, we will make sure that you get what you need to be supported. We do not have a funding mandate. My role is not to find out how you pay for it. My role is to make sure you're safe. And that is a mission statement that we all have in this building. And that there might be other organizations that work differently, but guide dogs is not one of them.
How do you find out that self-defense?
Okay, I will find out the lady coordinator for leisure and lifestyle programs. I will have her maybe have a chat to everybody at lunch one day. Have a quick conversation about that.
Is guide dogs going to get into having carers that we can employ to go to?
I don't think so. That's a whole different.
I understand.
That's brokering people out.
When I went
And I don't
to
think we would have to do that.
When I went to the, I go to a meditation class on a Wednesday night normally, and a couple of months ago when I went, there was a woman there from Vision Australia, she was a client, and she had a carer there with her from Vision Australia. So they obviously must have.
And that
The Vision
is,
Australia
that's
is
a
a
little bit
program.
different than Coles and Woolies.
Yeah.
But in the most part, that's what I
Okay.
try and
Okay.
say we offer the same things. But in an NDIS world, Vision Australia is going in a different direction
Okay.
than we are.
Yeah.
That's why you've got to choose a few different providers for what you want.
Never
Because
sort of
And
into them, so I don't know.
the thing is I'm a lots of people who
Yeah.
work at Fish in Australia. I'm
Yeah.
I don't use it. So
Oh, Yeah, the reason why, you know,
but they
I
are
kind
going
of,
away
yeah.
from I can't answer a lot
Yeah.
of those questions.
I guess the reason why I asked that is that obviously there's an advantage to having a carer or someone who understands guiding, but maybe with what you're going to teach us, with us driving.
You being the driver as opposed
But this
to
is
the
independent
passenger.
living though.
Yeah.
But that's what
I'm learning
NDIS
that.
is.
But also too, if you are a client and you're looking for assistants to teach, you don't just want to teach random people. You
Well,
want
yeah.
to teach somebody.
That's, yeah, you want to have
I mean,
consistency.
Yeah, you want,
You know.
yeah.
But that whole sphere is just, it's a nightmare in some ways, because I've gone with this other crowd called Your Way, and then, so the woman I had then, just sort of get into a rhythm with her, and then the person was with us for 2 or 3 months, and then she's got an elderly mother in aged care up in the country, so
Maureen,
yeah.
it's called life.
And then you've got to find someone else.
But you know what? It's how we adjust it.
Yeah.
If you've been able to adjust to vision, you can adjust to having a new care.
But every week
Well,
or every few weeks, it's just
When you
gets
can't
tight.
see, it's difficult. When you can't see.
Yeah, and shopping and stuff.
I
Yeah.
haven't really accessed that part.
Okay.
When you get a new carer, it's difficult when you can't see because you've got to then explain that to the new carer.
It's in this country, that's what they're called.
Support work.
You've got to explain new things to each new support worker. Each one doesn't know your previous situation.
Exactly.
I've had to explain things about 3 times to Vision Australia workers. 3 times. Oh, more.
Even though they took all that information and
Ad
then they send me
nauseam.
on hold and then they send me to somebody else and the next thing I know, I get all that information. There's realistic goals. I'm not saying I don't hear your voice,
I know it's just
but in reality,
Yeah.
unless you're married to them, and even then, they're probably not the best. You are going to have to learn how to tell people what you want.
over and over and over. Oh, got to say the same thing to 100 people for the first time. Assertive. It's the same thing. It's just said differently.
Well, I mean, part of orientation and ability, you're right, Michelle, it's the tone of voice. But we talk about soliciting and declining. I've had to teach people how to say no. Because they've had people drag them places.
Yeah.
And they didn't know how to say, oh, but they were just trying to help. Well, if
You
you
don't
run you
know.
across the road and you don't know where you are, that is much help.
No.
You read one thing on that side, isn't it?
And I've seen it happen, I've watched it with people, where they, a good Samaritan has gotten someone completely lost and unsafe. And those are 2 things you never want to find.
Well, that's why when someone grabs your wrist and you say,
What do you do?
I say, could you please make sure that we cross the road, straight across the road, and I'll be okay from there, thank you. And I'll say, okay, like they grab my wrist, I'll, either say, look, can I please grab your elbow? Or I might just,
Holding onto your wrist.
I might be saying, take your hands off me. Or I'll say, if the person happens to be genuinely nice enough and they just don't know any better or they just don't feel comfortable themselves, I just say, thank you very much, could you please make sure I'm across the road where I know where I am, thank you. And, yes, sure, yes, I'll make sure. And if I'm very specific about make sure I know where I am,
Yeah, put you in an unsafe environment.
and then I feel my footsteps as we're walking across the road, I feel the tiles and say, okay, thank you, to the lady or the guy. They say, oh, are you okay? I'm going the same way. No, thank you, I'm all right. And I stand here, feet on the ground, I can feel the tiles, I'm all right, thank you, I will be okay from here, and I simply do not continue to walk. I just do not continue walking.
Yeah.
Yes, and
Wait till they go away.
and you don't, you just go, okay, thank you, mate, and you gently pull your hand back,
So what?
just
so one
politely,
nice-
don't move.
One of the nice things with that too, Michelle, is that if you're being guided and you're holding onto their elbows, then you get to let go.
Yes.
Oh yeah,
If
true.
they are trying to take you places and you're not being guided like that, they're going to be able to get you to manipulate you in different ways. If you're being guided and you're holding on, that's giving you the power that way too, to just
To just
let
let go. Oh,
If
That's
you
a
don't
good
want to
point.
go where they're going, just let go, and like Michelle said, plant your feet. So for some,
Yeah.
that's, for people that don't have vision, planting your feet allows you
It
to maintain
works.
your orientation and
Mhm.
your line of travel.
feel you. And if you're in real trouble, you can scream, somebody, can you come and talk, help me, talk to me about where I am. Like, gets your attention and someone gets you before you get hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Something else that's really important, and Michelle, you didn't get to that, is also, if you are asking for assistance to get across the road or something, is to get people to get you to a building line. So for example, today, when I had to go out and square off against the wall outside here, you've got a reference point. So you're against the building, your back is against the building, you're facing out, and it gives you a landmark, it's a concrete line that you're able to determine. You're not, like Michelle said, just standing in space, where if you get bumped, you can get spun around and not know it. If you bump your back up against the wall, even if you get bumped, you know where you are,
Oh,
you're
yeah.
switched to that wall.
And you can
So
grab
if you get
something.
turned, excuse me, then you turn yourself back.
Oh yeah.
But again, you've got that building line or that,
Yeah.
even if it's a pole or like a light post or something, it's tactile reference landmarks
Oh, yeah, yeah.
that you can then access where, and you can analyze where you are, so you
Oh.
can listen. Where's my traffic? Where's it coming from? Okay, if it's coming from behind me, that means the road is behind me. So, if the road is behind me, there should be a building in front of me. Meaning that if I turn left or right, it should be a footpath. And thinking about orientation, so everybody that's sitting here with vision in the daytime, that's great.
Yeah.
You need this for the nighttime.
Yes.
And building a mental map in the daytime that you can access when it's nighttime. So not having the ability to see doesn't mean that you don't have the ability to travel. Because Michelle travels every single day,
Yeah, I do.
and she doesn't see anything.
It's dark.
So she's still able to build a picture in her head of where she's going.
With my
and
hands
how
on the
she's
cane,
gonna get
yeah.
there.
Well, I think you're very brave because I don't know, if I couldn't see anything, I don't know whether I'd be going to go out at all.
Oh, see, I interpret that differently. I understand your field of understanding, but I interpret it
I think
totally
you're brave.
differently.
I think you're very brave
Oh,
doing what
thanks.
you do.
The way I interpret that is I was born that way, I've adapted that way.
But it's still,
I understand you're saying that, but I don't know the experience of being brave. I can't understand that. Unless you're talking about skydiving or something, but I can't understand how it feels like to be brave, if that makes any sense. I really have no idea. I understand your, like, how you're saying it, but I can't understand what it feels like.
She's not brave. I think
I
you're brave
just-
for being able to honestly say what you just said about yourself.
Yeah.
Michelle is doing nothing different or no more than any other human.
You know what I think's brave? That I try to
She's
do
different, that's all.
My bravery is doing something that I'm not used to doing. That's my bravery. I'm not used to some things with cane techniques, different things that I have to learn, and to me that's bravery, like having to walk in spaces, thinking, oh God, I hope I didn't blooming turn around or anything. Like,
Guys, this is going to be a very emotional week. I can just feel it. There's a lot of emotion in this table right now.
bravery is a different interpretation to me.
It is. I like you. We're going to go with the jumping out of the plane.
And putting me in open space and telling me to walk straight, like, what's a straight line?
Michelle, I just want to quickly say, with each of the other ladies at the orientation, show you a few little places. Michelle went in and did her own orientation, and she probably knows her room as well as any of you have ever seen.
I felt everything with my hands in my cane.
Michelle will have a great idea where she's going, and I will.
I don't
And
know.
so that's, you bring her over to the point, we're not going to be anywhere this
I have to be brave in that situation because I could trip over or forget that I've left something on the floor and step on it, or, you know, like I have my own dangers
We've
too.
got the rest of the week to go out and work hard. What I would say though, I'm going to ask for a bit of, I'm going to ask for some honesty, and I'm going to ask for a bit of homework tonight. And Michelle's going to cue you on it tomorrow morning. I want each of you at some point tonight to go into your room and close your eyes and wander around the outside perimeter. Go from the back of the door, feel your way around. Because nobody's going to be there, so nobody's going to be telling you you're doing it wrong.
There is no wrong.
This position or that position. But I want you to go around because what I want you to do is prove to yourself that you actually can do it. This is not something to teach you how hard it is. It's actually showing you that you have those abilities. You've just never tapped into them. Because sometimes our fears keep us from realizing what our capabilities are.
But in your own home or in a...
You're not in your own home.
No, I know that, but it's like, in a sense, that room is our...
Yeah. And so is every single hotel that you stay in, even though they're never going to be the same shape.
Yeah, but when you go outside out there,
So what
You
else
don't
would you
know.
like to tell me that you can't do? Because what you're doing right now is putting up walls to say why you shouldn't do this.
I don't know, I'm happy to do the exercise that you said, but it's like, but then going out into the world, wandering around, not being able to see anything.
And I have to live that way every day of the week, 24 hours a day.
Yeah.
She does.
And
I'm gonna tell you the way that
You
I
don't realise, but it frightens me when I know I need help and I have to ask for help and I just have to deal with it. I can't sit there and say, I better open my eyes and have a look. Oh no, I think I shouldn't be frightened. I know you're losing your sight, but you have a bit of a choice. I don't even have a choice. And it's
Okay,
just,
so this is going down a path that's going to get really, really emotional, and we don't need to.
I'm not saying for you guys, it's just having to explain things that I then have to pay attention to, whereas if I didn't have to pay attention, I wouldn't even be thinking about it to get.
Okay, well, we can change the subject, Michelle, because you said some very, very emotional and
Because I don't think people realise, to be honest, I think it's hard to understand until you're in that situation, really, to be honest.
yes, I also think that we have to appreciate everybody's situation, and that there's no one that's worse than the other, because we're all going through, you're all going through your own. Would you like a few minutes, Michelle? You okay? You know what, I wanted to talk about guide dogs, but this is we talking
Yes.
about dogs.
Can I ask about that? I was told that out of every 800, only 200 are suitable. Is that true?
I've never heard those words.
No, I was told that the
Never
other
heard
day
those
when I
words.
said I was coming into guide dogs.
So was there a guide dog?
No, it's just one of my friends.
I thought that the success rate here was getting higher and higher because of the breeding program. That then
But that would be, so if you said 800 and 200, that means out of every litter of 8, only 2.
pass.
Four, I think, yeah.
No, well,
Much
I
higher?
That's 25%. No, that's a ridiculously low.
Right, that's
That's
cool.
all going to survive.
No.
Yeah, it didn't make sense to me. That's what I thought.
No, I have yet to know a school where it's above 80%.
Okay.
Usually sits between 50 and 75. So, and if you think about that, do we have any parents in the house?
Nope.
And how many kids on one?
3.
How different are they?
All different.
All different. So you cannot say, well, we're going to have 8, they're all going to be perfect. because they're different. They're little fuzzy, fluffy, sniffy, different creatures. And there's different regions. You sometimes will have a litter that 6 out of 8 will go, but there's a medical reason because of that. So that's a
Okay.
genetic thing.
Yeah.
Allergies in this day and age, more and more people have allergies, more and more animals are having allergies. So we will have dogs that have allergies. Now, not so much, I've never not really seen it. I had more hands-on when I was with CETA and when I was in Canada with dogs. But you will sometimes have a breeding system that has, that particular litter has come out, and then you go, oh, you can't do that again.
Yeah.
Because that didn't work, that actually genetically was not the best thing. Temperamentally, you can have sometimes nervous fits. You can have some dogs that just, they are so headstrong and you don't have the ability to wait that extra year that they need to mature in order to move them forward.
So with the retrievers, how come sometimes they're used and sometimes they're not? Like, what are the problems? Yeah.
We happen to have a vet just standing behind you. Quickly running away. That's a genetic difference in preference that the breeding team
Okay.
would make that choice.
Okay.
So each breed brings different qualities. Labradors are very steady. They're bomb-proof. You
Yeah.
know, they happen to be with
Yeah.
anybody. They transfer from person
Yeah.
to person quite easily, but they're a little bit more relaxed and a little bit more, again, steady and foundational. Golden retrievers have a really high desire to work. They're very willing to do lots of stuff,
Okay.
but they can be a little too fidgety, a little bit too excitable. So you have to get a good retriever that's
Okay.
going to have that lower ability to
Yeah.
just kind of, you don't want the all the time. You actually want to have a dog that can kind of just chill out, relax.
Yeah.
So golden retrievers historically have a really strong desire to work. They need to work. And so sometimes they just want, like, what do you want me to do next? And that's not always going to be successful. Sometimes crossing them. So you cross a lab with a retriever and you can get the best of both worlds. There are other breeds as well. Other countries use different dogs for different reasons. Originally German Shepherds were brought into it. German Shepherds have a hard time transferring from person to person.
Okay.
Like one older dog.
Okay. Well,
So if you see how often a dog in this world, in the guide world, transfers, they go from here, then they go on to foster family, then they come back to a trainer, and then they go to, and then they go to a instructor, and then they go to a client. That's a lot of people learn how to love. And, with the labs, you've got people, you've got food, they'll love you. So with certain breeds, that doesn't work. And German Shepherds were very difficult in that they're fantastic dogs. But they don't like to necessarily go from one person to the other person to the other person. So they lose a little bit. And as everybody knows, the bond between the handler, which is what the person is called, and the dog, is so fundamental because you're putting everything into that dog, you're trusting that dog. But that dog has to trust you as well. And so you need that to work. And that bond takes 6 months to 2 years to develop. Till it's perfect. It's like a really long weight loss program. It takes a long time. It doesn't happen overnight. It takes practice and dedication. And that can work to each other. And labs are good at that. So are retrievers. But less likely, more so, a lab will be able to be that consistent. This one will do it, and this one will do it, the next one will do it, and the next one will do it. Is anybody thinking that that's something that they would like to pursue
will travel overseas.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
yes,
Yeah.
yes, I'm doing travel.
Yeah.
So when you don't go out of the house, that's when you want to go, don't you?
Yeah, that's how I interpret it,
I
yeah.
have a couple more, you know, really big,
Yeah.
like last year I was overseas for 2 months. Well, you don't really want to leave it alone for 2 months with
No,
you.
you can travel with the times off if it was born in
Quarantine.
Australia and raised here. It's the quarantine into Australia.
Yeah, coming
Coming
back.
back.
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
So, and again,
Yeah.
common sense needs to prevail. So I like what you said, you know,
Yeah.
the overseas stuff
Yeah.
out of the way. I do, have worked with people in the past that have traveled internationally with guide dogs. They normally have kenneled them not for travel, not for 2 months.
Yeah.
But, you know, they've kenneled them for a few weeks while they've done that because it is very difficult.
Yeah.
And I mean, if anybody's been on a long haul flight, you can't let them go.
I don't like doing it, I should have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they can't eat or drink.
That's
So,
cruel.
or eat or food. Yeah.
Mm.
So
Yeah.
possibly in the not so near future.
Yeah.
Okay. What about you, Michelle? You ever thought, you mentioned to me that you had
I had
thought about it a while
I
ago.
had a dog in the past, a guide dog.
Mhm.
But yeah, I'm not getting a guide dog at the moment. I'll just be the
Stick
one.
with the cane?
Yeah.
Can you tell everybody here the difference between walking with a guide dog and walking with a long cane?
The long cane, you've got to hold it in your hands and like you're using it like we're doing today. With the guide dog, you're holding the harness in the left hand and the dog is walking and the harness trails like the handle is over the dog's back and you're lifting the handle up and holding it beside you. So the dog is
know where
walking.
it's going, or do you have to know where you're going?
You have to know where you're going. The dog will familiarise itself in its own way, I guess, but so long as you know where you're going, you can keep instructing the dog properly.
So orientation is incredibly important if you're using a guide dog because they don't know where they're going.
And every single dog program in the world has the same philosophy. Doesn't matter if you're with guide dogs or
Oh yeah, no, it's
any other type of dog program has the same rules. So yeah.
What about small imperfections in the pavement? Because that's how I trip over, is catching. Because the dog is not going to be as good for that as the cane is.
Well, the cane will find your crack and foot.
Yes, and
Yeah.
to go over if you're
Yeah.
there and there.
But the dog will eventually understand you and understand how you walk and will help you one day, not immediately.
Yeah.
It will have to learn on its own.
Yeah, once it was
So if you, an example would be you walk down the street and you trip over the same little pothole in your path.
Yeah.
After about 3 or 4 trips, that dog will probably go around and that will become an obstacle. And
Okay.
the dog will go around. If you don't trip over it once and then 8 or 9 times later you do it again, he won't recognize that
Okay.
that's something. But there's ways that you would in order to, when you trip, talk to the dog about that. And say, and there are commands and hand signals and things that you do.
And it knows your home routine, like if you hurt yourself, you go, well, you scream out, that poor animal's going to hear it and think, oh, geez, we can't let you do that again.
Yes.
And it will do really
Exactly
silly
right.
things like
Exactly
come
right.
and shove its head in front of you when you're about to smack into something and you didn't realise it will come in front and you'll go, oh, now move out of the road, you silly dog. And then you feel, you think, oh, geez, and you pet the dog and you're like, oh, I'm so glad you stopped me from banging into that sticking out thing. How did I not know it was there? Oh, you poor thing. Because you call it silly, but it's not silly.
Yes, you have to have, so you change the tactile, you find the pavement. You have to find an obstacle before you go around it. When you use a guide dog, you actually, the dog takes you, that's the dog's role, is to take you from point A to point B or curb to curb in the straightest possible line while avoiding any obstacles.
The dog still won't know the destination though, you have to teach
Have to
it.
know
So
that.
what happens if you're going in new places?
You have to know your own destination.
Before you can
What
teach the
happens
dog.
when you go with the cane in your place?
Yeah, so you're just gonna know that you're going this way, but you have to don't have to have been that way before.
The dog will go where you go as long as you stay forward, and there isn't a drop off there or
Yeah.
a cliff.
Okay.
The dog will go forward with you.
Yeah.
But it just
wherever
won't.
you're going.
So is that-
Orientated the right way.
Is that where you'd use the tracker or, you know,
Yeah,
like some
so
sort of
if you-
GPS
If you decide to, I don't know, poof, you're in Sydney.
Yeah.
You just, got the time
Yeah, yeah.
machine.
Yeah.
Got the time machine, go.
Yeah.
Yeah, some type of a Star Trek thing, and you've been beamed down to Sydney. Then you have your GPS, and you have your dog or your key, and you turn on the GPS, and you sort out your surroundings somehow, and you travel. The GPS will talk to you and tell you where you're going. The cane will get you there, follow the drop-offs on the way. The dog will get you there and go around the obstacles
Yeah.
and stop at every curve so that you know you're at a street, and then you have to listen for when the cars are going and cross over safely. That's how we do it.
Yeah.
That's what I wanted to bring back to the conversation that I had asked originally about going in your room and just having a bit of look around. So, because what you said is, well, that's fine here, but what about a brand new place?
Yeah.
The way that when I went to school to learn how to do this, and this is, you'll hear me use this word transfer a lot, because if you know how to familiarize yourself to that room, you can familiarize yourself to any room in the world.
Oh yeah, that's a room. Yeah.
It's a room, so
Yeah,
let's
yeah.
start small and work our way up. So if you think about it, if you can walk around a block, then you can learn how to walk around any block. Think about the way that a block is shaped, what's on a block, what's on
Yeah.
the inside, what's on the outside,
Yeah.
how do you know when you're at corners? Listening to traffic, thinking and analyzing those. What are you laughing at, Michelle?
I'm just laughing at everything, thinking it all through, thinking, oh goodness. Trying to imagine what other people put up with, and I don't know how.
Okay, and then expanding that out. So if you want to travel to Venice, I've never been to Venice, and you get yourself safely there
Yeah.
on an airplane, you get yourself off that airplane. Well, some of your pre-planning would be, let's get a map of Venice, and let's make that accessible. So whether I need to blow that map up and look at that map every day and start mentally incorporating that map into my mind, or I get someone that can assist me in making a map so that I can learn what those streets are like, what the names of them are, what the shapes of them are, then I can learn before I go to Venice where the airport is.
Which are the wet skirts?
Whether it's aqua alto, the aqua alto.
Yes.
I wonder if totally blind people can do that too. I want to see if I can learn all that too.
You would be able to. You would be able to, Michelle. What it would mean is this is when we go back to talking about problem solving, critical thinking, group development, journey planning. If you want to go to Cleveland, then we need to get a map. So I can Google, I can get a map. If I have vision, I'll blow that map up. I'm going to find where my
From
bus stop is.
Google Maps, you could blow a map up from Google Maps.
Yeah, well, you might be able to, if you go onto your computer. You might go to the library, you might follow the city council to find out if you can get a map. Those are the things that's what travel is about. Because if you think about it, when you have vision, you look at a map to figure out where you're going. So why wouldn't you look at a map when you're traveling? You can look at a map with more than just your eyes. You can look at a map with your eyes, you can look at a map with your fingers. There's lots of ways to learn without getting there and getting lost. And
That's part of travel.
but yes, you might want to get lost.
Finding your way and seeing what you discover.
And that's it. And you might do a walking tour where you go, as long as at the end of the day I end up back here,
Yeah.
it doesn't matter. So you can take a phone and you can record yourself walking along one, and I'm walking past this thing, and here's this landmark. And then as you keep going, and then when you try and turn around, then you go go back and you listen to what you've recorded. So now you've got, oh, okay, so I need to find, if I find the big bushy tree on the corner and it's next to a fence that's got a really sharp piling on it, I know where I am. I know this is the corner of such and such. And you can basically talk yourself where you are and then give yourself that to come back. It is, it's working from.
Oh, yeah.
And so you can go for a walk where you just, every landmark, and everybody knows what a landmark is.
Yeah.
Right? You know what a landmark
Turn
is,
the
you
table.
understand?
Yep.
What a clue is, that's something that's not permanent, but, I mean, the best clue I can always say to you is smell somewhere, it's okay. Very simple, lush shoes. Yeah. But things like that, and what does it do? What I know over my life. But those are things that you can do that will allow you to go into a new environment. It's about preparation. You know, I don't travel to a new place and just know where I'm going. I have to get out a map and I have to learn it and I have to trial it over and over again until it then becomes a mental map. One of the things people with low and no vision have to learn how to do is use the memory. Because that's where you get, am I right, Michelle?
Yeah.
That's the one thing you can't lose.
Like I have to ask people all the time.
Well, you don't know you've lost it, but I mean, that's it. If you have nothing else, you need to have a memory, and that's what holds you. We now have technology where we can talk into our phone, we can take photos of our phone, and we can use it as a GPS, or we can use it as a bank, we can use it as all kinds of things. But preparation is what will stop candidates, stop anxious when you're in a new environment. So if you're deciding to go and go to a new place, as long as you're not going in 5 minutes, then you can take that time and say, okay, so what do I need to do to get there safely? Not only do I have to plan how to get there, but I need to know where it is. So you've got the mobility of getting you to the place, and then you've got the orientation of learning what that place is. And that might sound pretty daunting, but it is actually what we do every day. When we have vision, we do it visually. When you don't have that ability to do it like that, then you have to be a little bit more on the ball and plan it a little bit earlier, so that it does take up some time, but in the long run, it allows you to maintain your independence.
And you make maps of your surroundings every day without even knowing it till you start thinking about what you're paying attention to.
That's exactly
That's what I
100%
think.
right. We just don't talk about it because we're doing it visually. So that's the idea, and that takes away, that gives you back independence. You're just planning the trip in a different way or more intricate way, but you're doing the same things as everybody else. And then when you are able to do that, that gives you the confidence to be able to go, yeah, I got this. And you're not having to wait for somebody else to come and get you or rely on a friend that'll, take you. Nobody wants to do that.
Yeah.
But you might need that friend once to get you there. And then you see where you are and you go, you know what, I can do that. Now I'm going to go home and I'm going to use the technology that's there. So whether I'm phoning, translating, talking to people on the phone, or I'm using a different an app on my phone, or I'm calling the library or the council to find out information on how to get a map so that I can excessively look at this map and figure it out. I can do that on my own. I mean, so that's what this week is about, is giving you opportunities to do that. I'm going to make a plan, a couple of travel routes. We're going to be going into the city on Thursday. You're going to plan that as a group. You're going to plan where we go, how we get there, and what we do when we get
Am I allowed to make a verbal recording so that I know where I'm going when I listen to my phone. Okay.
Yeah. Lots of
We
people.
use the
I mean,
GPS
before
and
we
my
had
phone's
smartphones,
talking.
we used to work with a lot of people with the little mini recorders that had, that used to be for dictation.
Oh, yeah.
We used to have lots of clients that would talk into a recorder or have somebody give them the information in the recorder so that this is great for people with short-term memory. So people that have had a stroke or have had a brain injury and they've lost their short-term memory, this is a fantastic strategy for them to still be able to be independent. There's nothing else wrong except they can't remember what they did 2 seconds ago or what the next item is on their travel route. So they record it and they listen to it, and then they can get around the block or go to the barber or wherever it is they're going. These aren't just for people that have low vision or no vision. You can write out a list. You can read it. You can write out a list of things so you can do it that way. People type it out in Braille and they follow it down. It's 4:30, ladies. And guess what? You know, I've been talking about Glenda all day. She's not. She's really Sally.
I was going to say that it was like Glenda.
No, we've had an interesting day today. We had lack of food and
Groceries were ordered online this time, is that right?
yes, and they didn't come until like 20:31. So but we've been discussing things, and I've just been saying, and I don't know if Sally was on this week, so I was just going to say, Glenda.
Hello, it's me. Surprise, everybody. I'm
Hello.
Sally. So I'm here with you guys tonight and tomorrow morning. But I think that's all for this week. So yeah, I don't think I've met any of you before. So I wanted to say
Jenny.
Jenny. Nice to meet you, Jenny.
I'm Michelle.
Yeah, Maureen. Hello, Sally.
Nice to meet you, Maureen.
I'm Michelle.
Fabulous. Nice to meet you.
Rosie?
Rosie. Lovely.
And I'm Brenda.
Lovely.
We just had a really, I don't know about you guys, but that was a very emotionally charged conversation, but I think very positive. I think it was really good though. I was really happy. I did actually get Rosie saying that she possibly would like a guide dog in the future. Michelle saying that you're quite happy not to. What about Maureen and Jenny?
I didn't even,
It was on the radar?
yeah,
So we'll leave it at that.
yeah, I'm happy with
I'm
it.
not sure.
I'll leave it at that for now. It just
We
means
don't
that
have to take a copy and grow it ourselves, do we?
Grow it. Oh no.
please don't. We actually, there are people in the world that think that they can do
I
that.
know we can't, I want to be the totally different, don't worry.
Sorry?
They're taking the puppy home and growing it.
Training
But there are people that think that they can do
Can do
that.
that, and then end up with cake and all the growing up.
Oh, well, they just end up with a very unsafe.
Yeah.
And I've got other people that do want to pretend that they're pet, they're service dog.
Yeah.
Oh.
Have people that try and
Yeah.
steal their puppy coats and harness and that. So because they don't want to leave their dog at home. So they take it on the bus.
Oh, so they put 10 minutes and 7
It happens more in North America than.
Oh really?
Okay.
This is, look at America where you can take, your service turkey.
I didn't saw that.
Service cat only on the plane.
There was that plane that
Plain, like snakes,
Get comfort.
turkeys, gerbils, ferrets. I mean, it's absolutely, the next one I can't wait to see is goldfish.
What about the doggy smell?
What about dogs smell? Our dogs don't smell.
I've been here on things and there's been a number of people with guide dogs and there's been a strong
Smell
doggy
dog.
smell.
Yeah.
Depends on the grooming factor.
Yeah. So if you have a one-on-one situation, you probably, a dog is gonna smell the same as a person's gonna smell. If you look after them,
Yeah.
they're not gonna smell. Unless they get stuck out in, like, so like a storm today. So
Well, yeah,
say
that's
we're in the
different.
city
Yeah,
and
yeah.
it got wet, you're gonna have a wet dog smell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No chance that's gonna not happen.
Yeah.
But our dogs are kept inside, they sleep
Yeah.
inside, they're not outside unless they're out playing.
Yeah.
But there's grooming, I mean, Sean can talk about this, there's a grooming regime, there's a feeding regime, there's toileting,
Yeah.
there is
Yeah.
health and exercise.
Yeah, I'm asking that, but not because I just don't want this, it's because of the
But
effect on my respiratory.
one-on-one, no.
Yeah.
If you have that, I mean, it might be looking at a dog in the future, if that was something, is possibly looking at a dog that's hypoallergenic, which would be a poodle. But
Or a
they
Labradoodle
don't,
or something.
yeah, they don't train many of them around here.
Yeah.
They are, hypoallergenic. I've trained a few of them in Canada, to be guide dogs, but that's an option. But a hypoallergenic dog doesn't necessarily smell the same as a lab. So
Yeah.
a poodle and lab's fine.
Yeah.
But there will be an odor, they won't smell
Yeah.
nothing.
Yeah.
But they won't have that dirty doggy.
It's only like that if it's not groomed properly, or it
Right.
runs into a
Yeah.
puddle of water and you don't know
Yeah.
where
I
that
mean,
other
that's
dog
like
has
dog
been.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna smell differently than if I hadn't.
I mean, if everyone judged everything by its smell, no one would be getting out of the house.
Oh,
You
but,
know?
but it is something that
No,
it is something that I struggle with at times because I'm all right. I seem to have improved, but I have struggled with a chronic cough all the time, and it just gets absolutely exhausting. And I can be on public transport, someone will be beside me and they've got strong perfume on, or I'll walk past the street and someone's been smoking, and it'll set me off. So it's not just a case of
No,
Is it-
I
yeah,
didn't
yeah,
know. You
yeah,
put it
yeah,
here to
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I don't think
It
it's.
would be
yeah,
very different than someone
yeah,
that has an
yeah,
allergy.
yeah,
Yes,
So
yeah.
right now,
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
know, dogs.
yeah,
So, which is
Yeah.
why it's
Yeah.
very
It's
dogs
other-
are
It's more
Yeah.
that some dogs
Yeah.
stink because they're either not groomed properly or they've just
Yeah.
ran into a puddle and you wouldn't know until
Yeah.
you ask
Yeah,
questions. That's,
yeah.
and I never meant it the other way, like,
Yeah.
like, oh well, just get over the smell. I don't
Yeah.
mean that because
Yeah.
I don't like smelly people or dogs.
Yeah.
You know, it's just the context. You know.
Alright, so ladies, I'd like to just run by what we're gonna do tomorrow. We have done everything that I wanted to do today, it's just taken a little bit longer than I had expected. Which is no fault of anybody's, it's just Monday.
Monday on us.
Tomorrow, first thing in the morning, we're gonna head out and go to Sandgate, which is an area that the instructors know very well, so we know where the streets are, we've got a really good mental map. And I wanna do a bit of residential review with block crossings, so road crossings, block travel. As we've just been talking about building a map, we'll incorporate the practical with the theory. So thinking about the shape of the block, what's on the inside, what's on the outside, how you determine that, and then talking about street names and numbering systems, because again, the more information that you have, the more confident you are going into an unfamiliar place. Because all this is leading up to, if you have these skills, you should, and I'm not saying you are just going to plop yourself down in the middle of this, but you should be able to say, I'm safely going to get on the bus, and I'm going to travel to Rome. I don't know why you're from, but giving you the skills that I can do that if I want to. As long as I'm prepared, and this is what I need to do to be prepared, then I should be able to go and visit somebody in Melbourne, or somebody in the Gold Coast, or somebody in Ipswich, and be able to do that. Now, whether that's a combination of knowing where I am going, what it feels like, what it looks like, so how you get around the streets, knowing public transportation, taking a taxi in certain spots if that's what I need to do. But that's the idea, that's all independence. That's what independence is you're deciding to do something, you're not letting other people decide. ride here or a taxi there, that belongs to you making that decision and driving your life. Okay? So we're gonna do that in the morning. We're gonna come back and have, Roxanne is gonna come in and have a bit of a chat about occupational therapy and how that might assist you in the home. Vision specific, not just generalized occupational therapy, because you're all fairly active young people. You're not looking at wheelchairs and, toilet stuff.
Would that include some, well, I know it includes food preparation, but after eating those wraps today, I'm thinking, how come those Subway wraps are made really well, but when I try and make a chicken wrap or something at home, I stuff it up, and so you pick it up like this and the end goes and comes out. But today I picked it up and I was like, oh.
Yeah, that was professional. Yeah, I can't pick a wrap like that. And you know what? When I picked my last wrap up, it all fell out anyhow.
I have a hard time making the same wrap that I ate today.
But we're going to do that. So she's going to talk from 11 until 12, roughly, and then we'll have lunch. Then in the afternoon, we're going to go back to Sandgate and do more of that. So that again is building up the mental, giving you the skills to build up a map in your head of an unfamiliar place.
Oh.
Okay? Then at the very end of tomorrow, Roxanne is kindly coming back and going to talk about fatigue management. Everybody.
When we're
tired.
Yeah, when we're blooming tired.
But that, I think tomorrow is going to be really good, especially on the back of what we just talked about the last hour and a half. I think getting out there just with your canes, not focusing on technique, not focusing on your skill level. You probably will hear me say that's, watch that hard width or, midline, but it isn't about that. It really is about orientation. Maybe not shorelining, Michelle, talking about straight line travel, but more so it's really about learning how to develop a map orientation in one area. Because if you can do it in one place, you can transfer it to just about
Yeah,
anything.
we generalise, including the airport and everything.
I promise you, Maureen, you can.
I've
In the
traveled
daytime, we won't
I've
talk
traveled to
about-
lots of places that I'm unfamiliar in. Yeah.
So if you can do that, we're going so much faster and it's so much easier to lose, I meant to turn back there, then you can do it when you're walking. I think it's just about getting to be wet.
Yeah, well, that's happened too.
Well, we're going right next to the ocean, so if you fall in, you fall in.
Well,
No.
aren't you lucky I can swim, Brenda?
Friend of mine,
Very glad I can.
her
Oh.
husband fell on that foreshore, and it's
Oh.
Well, let's not focus
So
on
don't
what
fall
other
in.
people have
No,
done.
I know, but you're saying all things about falling.
This is like scary.
As far as getting the feet work, last year when I was in Tassie and I did this tour down to the Wine Glass Bay area, and it was a shit of a day, it rained like today.
Oh.
Anyway, we had a beach walk anyway, the sun came out, and I'm walking along, and then all the, the waves, and then it's like, all of a sudden my feet were wet. It's like, shit out there! Whether I wasn't straight lining or with the tide was coming in, it was
Yeah,
like,
blame it on the tide. That's
Exactly.
Right. All of a sudden the tide just got
all of a
really
sudden my
wet.
feet were wet.
What about the bloody indented road crossings? Not indented, the curbside where it's not a curve, and then you realise, oh, shite, I've just gone onto the road and you've got to step back a few feet. Ugh. I've done that a few times
You
and
would
it
have to focus on
shoots me
yourself.
off because just gives
All
me
right,
the
ladies, it's 4:45.
gives me the
I
the flips.
am going to say goodnight. So Lauren, who's also on class, will be in here tomorrow at 8 to kind of relay Sally. I'll probably be in here too, just in case, because Lauren hasn't met me yet. I did send her a message.
Lauren's mine is
Do you know her?
Yeah, I know Lauren.
But I just want to say thank you for today. I know it was probably felt like a long day today. anybody's willing to give their homework a try tonight, I'd be happy to hear how that goes in the morning.
Yes.
Michelle can tell me whether or not you did it safely.
How's she gonna know?
Well, because you can tell her everything is.
Oh.
I'm joking. But it really was, to me, I was really happy she did it in one go, and the second time she told me you were.
It's basically like feeling around my own home when I moved out in 2016 and I did the same thing. So this is like a new house.
I teach this to
In-
people. I teach this to people who,
I learned
who
this
leave
is
place, and that's when we do the orientation for you. But like I said to most of you, I want to know what your vision is, because I don't want to give you information you already have. But I do need to know how you can see so that I can figure out how to teach you. So drop-offs are your issue. I'll make sure that I let you know when there's drop-off. But I'm not going to tell you there's, a big TV in front of you if you already can see that TV. And describe what's on the TV.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to get out of here.
and I'll take this. Oh, is my cane here? Is this my cane's here? Oh, I hope I've got my cane. Oh,
So you won't recognize me tomorrow until I open my mouth.
no.
Can I get a new tip before we go out in the morning?
I will try and get that, so I'm trying to go right now, because there should be all gone, so should people go in and
Apparently,
without them knowing.
last I checked, Lauren is supposed to hand the 2 cane tips to me tomorrow. That's how the story goes.
Okay, that's fantastic. I'm gonna go and try and grab a couple right now, while there's no immune support in the building.
And I'll take this coffee cup.
So before you guys all head off, it's about 4:45 now. We'll have different diets. So we're gonna have like a tomatoey pesto-y pasta.
Oh,
chicken.
yeah.
Does everyone like carrots?
Yep.
And everyone likes spinach?
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna chuck that in the
well,
pasta
yeah.
as well. Gluten-free pasta, yeah, and gluten-free sauces. So can you have cheese?
Yes, I can.
I'll chuck cheese in. Everyone have cheese.
Yes.
Chuck that in. Perfect.
Oh, good.
Can you make sure the spinach isn't really chunky? I don't like it like
Yeah, I'll cut
really.
it up. I'll cut it
like
up.
really
pasta,
pureed.
So, and the carrots are quite small. as
I'm
well.
like, I don't like spinach, but then I do like it in certain ways. I'm so picky with spinach.
No, I like tomatoes. Okay, so you've got 3 lunch till 6, which is in an hour and 15 minutes.
Okay.
And does everyone like ham and cheese sandwiches for tomorrow?
Oh, beautiful. Yes, ham and cheese. And I've got an empty coffee cup to put on the counter here.
Yeah, do you want me to take it?
Yes, please. Oh.
Are you happy with it in the pasta? Perfect. Yeah, that's it. Easy. Thank you. Thank you, ladies, for a great day. Thank you. Sally's
Oh,
Gluten-free lady.
excuse me.
And bring them back and forth, because it's in there, and
They'll get eaten. Yeah.
Excuse me, Brenda. What can we do about my technology being cleaned off? Should I hand it over to you tonight to clean off, or?
Let me have a quick look at it, okay, Michelle?
I think my clothes are okay. It's mainly the technology.
Okay, so just let me have a quick look. So when she got here, apparently
My shampoo went over one end of the suitcase, and
So I'm just gonna have a look.
That's alright. If you show that to me, I can give it
a
a bit of a scrub off.
smidge of it leaked. A smidge of it leaked onto my clothes. It's probably not enough to like ruin them. It's the end of the suitcase like this,
Yeah.
and the technology got sprinkled with it. And I
Are
thought,
you happy to have a look at that tonight?
Yeah, I can do that.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, that's easy. I can
So
do that.
Sally's gonna look at that for you,
okay,
Michelle, then.
all right, yep.
Oh, I can look at that, and if they need to be washed, I can put them in the wash as well.
We could do this like after dinner if you wanted.
Yeah, we'll do it after
The
dinner. I'm just-
technology is the most important. It needs to be cleaned off. So if I happen to plug it in, it won't electrocute me or anything like that.
Yeah,
The
absolutely.
shampoo's got on and on.
I'll come and have a quick look at it now.
Oh, really? All right.
Yeah, I'll
it's
have a
up
quick
to
look.
you.
Yeah.
Now or after dinner.
That's right. If it's technology and if it's got liquid on it, it's probably best.
Oh, all right. Okay.
Now, just I've just got a pot of boiling water with a lid on it on the stove. So just so I know you have to let it go for a bit. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. And it was Michelle, wasn't it?
Yes, yes.
Wonderful.
So I'm in room 5.
Perfect. Oh yeah, right down the end.
Yep. Using this other cane technique I have to work on.
Wonderful.
Yeah, we'll have to feel where I'm going and then use the space to kind of
If you come around to this side,
straight. Oh, hang on.
there'll be a ledge that you can grab onto.
Yeah, I'm trying to find the ledge now.
Yep, just in front of you there. Perfect. So that's just an office doorway.
Okay.
Ledge, and then there's going to be a gap for a walkway.
Okay.
Perfect.
And then I'm going to walk down the opposite side because that's where ring 5 would be.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's on this
They're
side.
my neighbours from room 6.
Yes.
That's the one. I'll just open this up so it doesn't.
Right.
So I just left that door open.
So the suitcases here, it's pretty wide down and there's shampoo on one end of it.
Yeah.
And there's shampoo over this technology here. I've put it all down here and there's stuff on it. I think this is still okay. This is my
It doesn't look too bad actually. It's quite good. So I'll give it all a bit of a wipe over, but
this plug here.
like, oh yeah, that's got a little bit.
And
Yeah, we'll have to give that a bit of a wipe off because that's got a little bit on the end of it.
okay.
I'll just go grab a cloth and I'll give that a quick wipe, but
Okay.
you might have to wait for a little bit for it to dry.
Oh yeah, because I've charged up my stuff this morning before I brought it to Guide Dogs luckily, so.
Perfect, awesome. Alright, I'll just grab a cloth. I'm just
Okay.
leaving your door open and I'll be
Yeah.
back in the oh, actually this cloth is here. I'll use this cloth.
Yep. And I'm going to quickly dry at the very end of the suitcase, other than that it's okay.
And here we go. So I'm just jumping around to the left of you.
Okay. Yep.
Well, it'll give it a nice clean, that's for sure.
Yeah, I'm really lucky the shampoo wasn't in here for very long, eh?
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Absolutely. So I think I've got it all off. So have you been to Guide Dogs before?
Yeah, a few times in the last, how many years, over the years I've come here
Come
for
here.
guide dog, like cane training camps and things.
All those things. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good. It's pretty nice here.
Yeah,
I haven't been
it
here
is.
for that long, but
Oh, it's lovely.
yeah, everyone seems nice. So you've met Glenda and maybe Ben? Probably just
No,
Glenda.
I don't think so yet.
Oh yeah.
There've been different caretakers over the years.
Yes. There's 1,000 of us. Well, actually now there's only 2, but
Yeah.
it's always people coming and going. I'm just giving this one a really good wipe off to try and get all of that off.
We're gonna have to pull it all off the end of that suitcase near too.
Yeah, I'll have a look at that in just a second.
Luckily, it just got onto the end. The rest of the suitcase is okay. I'm so
Yeah,
lucky
very
about that. Very lucky. Because I was able to clean off my perfumes, shampoos, everything that had shampoo all over it. I cleaned it all off this morning. Pretty good. It's just the technology in the very end of the suitcase in here that needs a clean, and well, it's pretty well done for the week.
I think this should be alright.
Oh,
It's a little bit sticky on the handle, but the point's okay.
Yeah.
I think it should be alright.
Yeah.
That one. So that should be okay. Let me see. That one seems alright. They all seem okay. I'll have a look at the little bag. Sorry. Oh yeah, I got it. Just
Oh,
the bag will smell nice.
It will. I'm so lucky that shampoo or conditioner, whichever bottle it was, I'm so lucky it was not in there longer.
Yeah. It didn't spill too much though, which is fortunate. I think it must have just been down here and a little bit came out.
Yeah.
Oh, so your bag's all good.
Because I found the lid, the flip top was flipped open, and I thought it must have done that when I lifted the suitcase up to walk it out to the lounge. Because
maybe.
I heard something go crash into the bottom of the suitcase, and I thought, oh no, what was that?
Yeah.
Oh goodness.
Alright, I'm just going to give that other one more go. That one with the point, but just don't use that one for a little while.
No.
Just let it dry out.
Yep. I'm just so glad that the barcode scanner and the GPS are both charged.
Yes. Now this one here, it's the one, it's just the point. Does that top come off? or does that just stay
No,
there?
it stays on.
Okay, perfect. Awesome.
It just stays on.
Fabulous. Just get that one a bit of a scrub off. And then she'll be good.
Yeah. I really like pasta. Yum.
Yeah, I like pasta too. So we're gonna have it's like a it's the sun-dried tomato pesto one. I haven't had it before, but my friend recommended it to me, so I'm like, oh, try it here.
That's nice.
I cut up some carrots really small, and I've cut up the spinach nice and small.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll do like a pasta bake or something even if I've got time. Otherwise, I'll just do like normal pasta stir fry.
Yum. Anything's nice.
So I think that should be all good.
Oh wow.
Yeah, should be all good. Let me just double check that there's nothing on the inside of this one. No,
Yep.
that looks all good.
Yep.
So they are a little bit like if you feel it's a little bit smooth to the
Oh
touch.
yeah.
But I've given it
Yeah.
a good scrub, so it should
Thanks.
be perfect.
That's good.
Let's see
That's
something else.
really good.
A little bit of this one. Okay, and that charger. Just a little bit here on your phone charger, so I'll give it
Oh dear.
We'll just do that a once over.
Yep.
That's alright. So whereabouts are you from?
Well, I'm from Fairfield in Brisbane.
I'm from Yeronga.
Oh,
So we're
close
basically
by.
cousins. Well, not neighbours.
Neighbours.
So close. I was
yeah.
at Fairfield Gardens today actually. That's
Oh.
where I got all the groceries.
Oh, from Coles. Yeah. Yep.
So, still eating locally.
Yes.
Alright, that one should be good as well.
I could officially go out and buy fish and chips and bring it back here too, but
Yeah.
I don't have to because of meals being provided. Maybe if I had to stay out here for longer than a week, I could pre-arrange, for example, can you leave me without dinner next Tuesday night and going out for fish and chips?
Yeah,
That would be
probably.
like a pre-arrangement.
Well, sometimes we get takeaway here as well. I think like the kids camps do it. I don't know
Oh,
so much
wow.
for adults, but
No.
I don't know. Alright, that should be all good for you.
Oh,
So
wow.
they're all just out there, leave them to dry for a
I'll
little
let
bit.
them
Your
go
bag's
for 2
all
hours. Yes.
good. So maybe try them after dinner or something.
Yeah,
So
and-
6 o'clock-ish for dinner.
And my cupboard in here, it feels okay. It doesn't feel too much like there's shampoo everywhere. Doesn't feel like it
No,
to me.
I can't see anything.
All
if
right,
you do
then.
find anything and you're worried,
Yeah, then I'll let you know. Okay then.
Yeah, I don't think it was very much. It might have just been like a little bit.
I'm
Shampoo
just
seems
so lucky it was only a little bit. I'm very lucky about that.
Yeah. Now I'm just leaving the little Chuck's cloth on the side of the sink there for you.
Alright, in
Case you
case
wanna-
I find something to
And
clean.
there's
Yeah.
just a tea towel with all your glasses and cups and stuff. And I'll close this,
On the kitchen sink.
just over on the tray.
Oh,
There we
over,
go.
yeah,
Yeah, where you've got
okay.
tea and coffee.
Yep.
And I'll close this door for you and let you.
Oh, the other thing is I'd like to have a little jug of milk put in this fridge
Yeah,
too,
sure.
please.
I'll
Yes,
grab
I
you one
can-
as well.
Thank you.
No worries. I'll take this jug
Yeah.
and oh, that's not a jug. That's a mug. I'll get a
I
jug.
know
and
the
I'll bring it
jugs
back.
are like in the fridge. It's in the.
Yeah, it should be in the fridge.
There should be a jug in the fridge here. Oh, what's this? A jug?
Oh, that's jug of water.
Oh,
no,
no,
there's no
leave that
jug
in
today.
there.
I'll grab you one though.
Okay.
I'll
Alright
bring
then.
that. Won't be long.
Okay.
Do you just like regular milk?
Yeah, regular full cream milk, thanks.
Awesome.
Yep.
Will do. I'll be back.
Okay. Okay. Right. Get ready for a shower. Jesus.
Speech on. Twitter. 1 minute ago. Pause. -20. Pause. Stop.